Hello and welcome to this episode of Storm King's Thunder. My name is John Gerdebed. I'm Final Boss Fights GM for this campaign. We rejoin the action as the assault on the Morkoth continues and the missing Storm King himself has been located. Milo.
Will do. Probably get to here.
There is no ground there.
Never mind.
Goodbye.
This whole this segment is just kind of open all the way down. So there is a ladder here that you can climb down, and a ladder over here you can climb back up again.
So I might do that. So is that person like doing anything?
You are stood next to the guy at the captain's wheel, and so he might get an attack of opportunity against you if you try to run away from him without disengaging.
I'll disengage.
Okay, so that's your action.
I'll go down. Run through here. Hang on, let me check and see if I can.
So you slide down the ladder.
Where am I?
You're down here somewhere, I think.
So that's 10. I'll say that's 15 feet of movement.
See who's near you.
And I see that's King Hackathon, and I'm dealing with this guy.
Yep.
Ugh.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Well, I guess I got nothing else to do. Just gonna sit right in front of this guy and just look at him.
Stare him down.
Oh, hello.
More like the fact that he's like just got scared that he was there.
Oh, hello. Oh no.
Yaghol.
Okay, so are they still...
It is. You see a strange fish-like creature
Oh, shit.
surface out of the water, and it flings a harpoon at you.
At me or the griffin?
At you.
Okay.
This will be... okay. So that is a 23 to hit.
Fuck, I got 12.
So you are struck by this harpoon.
Shit.
You take 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And can you make me a strength check, please?
Yeah, sure.
You can feel the tug on the harpoon, but you hold firm to the griffin.
Okay.
You have been harpooned, but you are still alive, still there.
Got this harpoon in me.
You've got a harpoon in you. That's it's a bit of an annoyance right now, but
Yeah, it's alright, you know, just patch it up with a plaster.
borrowed
Oh,
another Merrow surfaces next to you
Seconds middle.
and lashes out with its claws. That is a 23 to hit.
No, I don't. Yeah, you do.
And so you take 8 points of slashing damage. And then it just lunges at you with a mouth of shark-like teeth. And that's a 12 to hit.
That misses.
Cool. And then if you could just make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
What are these creatures called?
Merrow.
Merrow. Okay.
Concentration roll. Wait, he's now concentrating on roll. Fantastic.
That was not what we asked you to do, roll 20.
That's not at all what that. Okay.
Just make me a Constitution saving throw.
Well then.
Your hold person drops.
Cool. Didn't need it.
As do your pants.
As-
That's
Trousers are falling off while
that's
being
a
dragged in the water.
that's a side effect.
That's
Unfortunately.
why you dropped concentration, because you felt your trousers starting to fall down. Like, no!
5, 10, 15, 20... Oh, no, don't grow in size. 25, 30... this guy can now move and will swing at Keros. Keros, be prepared to take thunderous amounts of damage as he swings at you for a 20 with his scimitar. Is Jeff in the building?
Jeff.
Oh, sorry,
Jeff.
that does indeed hit.
You take 6 points of slashing damage from this scimitar, halved to 3.
It's resisted, yep.
They're whittling you down, slowly but surely. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This guy makes it to a ladder.
Oh boy.
Hey.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Fenthwick is swinging at you with a sword for a 20 to hit.
Yep.
So that is 6 points of slashing damage. And a...
Oh, this is amazing.
Another Mero surfaces out of the water and will fling a harpoon up at the griffin that Yaghol is riding.
So in the after action report, can we all blame Yaghol?
Yeah, funny.
And rolled
Only demon feathers.
a natural 1.
Yes.
There you go.
To be fair, he rolled a natural 1 and a natural 20.
Ooh.
So be thankful he's not at advantage.
Yeah.
And he goes down to the bottom of the sea in shame.
Borrowed.
Well, these two look friendly. So here's what I'm gonna do. The middle fingers will turn to thumbs up at both of them, and I will cast. They will turn to finger guns, and I will cast. If I can get it up on my character sheet, please.
Are you technically in the ocean?
Yes. What's your problem?
They're merfolk.
Yes, and
They can
I will
swim.
cast. Yes, and
I'm drinking milk.
okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's sexy.
So that attacks both of them,
That does attack both of them.
and they need advantage. It does so at advantage if you or your friends are fighting it, but let's see how this goes. That is
17.
an 8
Oh.
and an 18, because he's at advantage.
Cool. Can it be so that the one that stabbed me originally is charmed?
You certainly can.
Cool. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to teleport to the captain, using Relentless Hex.
As you flip them off and then disappear.
I flip them off, finger guns, and then I
Disappear.
disappear. I love being a warlock.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There's a queue at the top of this ladder now.
Did you miss me?
Yaghol.
Okay, so
Healing would be appreciated for everybody here.
I know. It's not like I know that.
Primarily you seem to have taken the vastly more amount of damage.
That's my job.
Okay,
Imagine
I'm
that Milo's pretty much having a bunch of people coming downstairs where he is, right?
okay. So as my bonus action, I'm going to cast
You're going to cast what, sorry?
spiritual weapon.
Okay. Who are you targeting?
I'm going to be targeting the guy that attacked my griffin.
Okay.
Because it will just hover. It hovers, don't it? So
It does, yes.
Yeah. So okay. So I'm good. Yeah. Go take this guy. You know. Attack him.
It misses.
Hit me. Yeah. I'm not been having to. Do the...
Yeah, it does miss, unfortunately.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, then I'm going to just do mass healing word, and I believe I can hit. I believe I can hit Fenwick with it as well. Let me just check the range. 60 feet. Yeah, 60 feet. Yeah. 6 creatures. So let me do that at level. I can do that at level 4.
Yes.
Okay, so it's going to be
3 points of healing.
3 points of healing. Great. Okay,
So-
Fenwick, Kiros, Borrowed, Chubb, and the Griffin.
3 points.
Oh, hang on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can heal myself. Hector's alright.
Okay, 3 points.
Well, 3 points.
Whole 3 points.
Better than nothing.
The cultist stood next to Milo, swings a scimitar, rolls a 22 to hit.
Oh god.
Deals
I'm down in here, you know.
deals 4 points of damage.
How many?
4.
How many? What was the damage? The thing, not the damage, but the
Roll to hit was 22.
I heard it was 2. How dare you? What was it? 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage.
I was literally personally thought you said 2, and I thought, dude, I'm down here. Why are you hitting me upwards?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Fenwick.
Alright.
That's a 23 to hit. No, not that. That would be a 17 to hit.
17 just hits me.
So that is 5 points of damage.
Doop.
Thought he was advantage for a moment. Got really excited because he rolled a natural 20, but he wasn't.
Much excite.
5. Alright, they're all going to die like next turn. But...
Oh yeah.
Well, more importantly, I have a plan. I have a plan.
Good.
5, 10,
This guy
15,
looks...
20,
This guy looks
25.
different. Oh.
The guy is different.
Well, that's not nice.
I mean, he looks very pale. Is he sick?
It needs more sun. You need more sun, mate.
Does he need some chicken soup or something?
Keros,
Hi.
can you make me a... what is the saving throw on this spell? A charisma saving throw, please.
Charisma saving throw. 2.
Keros.
Hi.
dear.
Phoop.
Well,
This guy just walks up the ladder from wherever he was, points a finger at Keros, and Keros just disappears.
No, he done banishment.
Yeah.
Cultist. Oh, that's me.
That is you.
5, 10. I know how to D&D. 15, 20, 25, 30, something. Cultist swings a scimitar with advantage. 21 to hit. Sean.
To hit me, yeah.
That's a whole 2 points of damage.
Oh no!
Go him.
I will see you guys. Never.
Okay, that's completely gone wrong.
That's that ain't right.
I can't even remember what number I was on. I think I was on 76, I want to say.
Sounds about right.
That's better. -2 is that. That's better. Okay. Hang on. No, I was on 74, so another -2. 2 damage. 2. No! -2.
Keros,
I can't do anything, can I?
you are elsewhere right now.
Yep.
You're in the lands of the Khajiit.
Somewhere which is there, but it's not
and there's no saving throw to end it either. I'll just wait here.
Nope.
We've got to break his concentration.
10,
That's
15.
that's all we can do.
Or kill him.
Or, yeah, all that. You know.
I'm in Space Odysseus.
We'll see about that.
Actually, yeah, that'd be quite.
I may have planned this one out already.
Oh.
Dang.
Uh,
Everything is planned.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know.
wait. John.
Stay tuned to our stream this Friday when the Space Odysseus A team is occurring. For possibly where Keros will appear.
Just for a brief second.
Depends how long you guys leave him there. Which cultist is it now? It is that
Somewhat
guy.
down here.
They've run out of ladder space. So the captain, or the guy at the captain's wheel. I can't see. Is there anybody stood there? 1 minute. Who's that? Who are you?
Who am I?
Who am I?
Borrowed.
Yeah.
He will spin around and attempt to shove a short sword through you.
Try it.
That is a 21 to hit.
Okay, you tried it. And you succeeded.
That would be, oh boy, 21 points of damage.
Oh, what?
As you feel the sword sink into your more vital organs. And then can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
That's against the poison, because Charm Monster isn't technically
That is against the poison, yeah.
Great, cool. Just give me a second.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
Oh boy. So that would be 21 points of poison damage.
I'm not...
And then he will...
Pincushion this entire time.
Then he will swing again. That's another 21 to hit.
Huh?
He has 2 attacks.
I will use my final spell slot
Okay.
to use Shield.
Okay.
I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. Cancels it out.
He just hits into your shield.
And I will just say, not today, motherfucker. And that's it.
Hector will move up to where Keros used to stand and will swing with Reckless Abandon and also a sword. Rolls a 22. Deals 10 points of damage to this guy. And then it is Cultist's turn, and Cultist gets to the door of Cultist's room. So that is as far as Cultist can move.
Closest call.
Fentwick,
Hi there.
how would you like to kill all these people?
Well, it's not so much of me killing them, really. It's more of me just surviving them a lot longer than they can survive me. So
That's fair.
So I'm going to polymorph into a stone golem.
Okay, do I have a token for
You
that?
probably don't have a token for that. But
Well, I've got a section in here for golems.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had a token.
you might do.
Hey guys, I got a
Oh, yeah.
token.
Stone golem. I can't say.
That is a pretty cool stone golem.
I can't see it. I'm gonna look it up.
Blind.
Fentwick.
I can see. So I'm just gonna nestle myself in here.
And now, as a stone golem,
I am immune to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks.
what would
Hey.
what would you like to do as an action?
As
Oh
an
no, wait,
action-
polymorph is an action, isn't it?
Polymorph is an action, which is why I was saying I can survive them a lot longer so that I can survive me. So.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just gonna look menacing as a bonus action.
So this guy swings with his sword and... Tum! Oh.
Get ready for a lot of this.
Chupa will know what to do and will swing a sword multiple times
Yay.
at the person who is currently holding Kiros out of this dimension.
Oh.
Those
enough?
will all hit.
Wow.
How much does she fuck him up is the question.
The real question is, where did I put his character sheet just now? Where did it go? There it is.
It looks like the guy. It looks like the guy from Star Wars, third one,
The third one.
where Obi-Wan goes, "Well, hello."
General Kenobi.
The one that they're held hostage.
General Grievous.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it. General Grievous fight. That's the one.
So that is a 23, followed by an 18, followed by a 15, followed by 3 concentration checks. That he failed the first one.
Keros.
Therefore, Keros pops back in the closest available space. And the guy that's come up from the lower decks has taken a lot of damage.
You guys, I just had the strangest dream.
What's the dream?
I don't know. I'll have to tell you about it. I'll have to tell you about it after next Friday.
Space?
in the next 2 weeks, yeah.
Yes.
Space.
Fenthwick. Tonk!
What's that? What is that thing? What is that thing over there?
It's the Kraken. Krakens.
Ooh, Fenthwick. Tong! A harpoon just comes up over the side of the ship and goes, Tong! Milo.
Is that your move?
No, that's a free action.
Let's see, what can I do? I'm gonna try to do Crown of Mad for the guy in front of
Okay.
me.
So that is a wisdom saving throw. What is your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is 6.
He rolled a 5. So a jagged crown of thorns just twists around his head, and you can see his eyes are glowing.
Nice.
And you know that on his next turn, you can tell him what to do.
Nice.
Sean, another harpoon just flies over the side of the ship and goes, Tung! Off the other side.
Stop!
And then
Continue to hit me, please.
this Mero will attack the griffin that's still in the air.
No. What's his name, borrowed? What's this
That's
one's name?
Thunderplume.
That
No,
is-
not Thunderplume.
That is a 23 to hit.
Yikes, please don't hurt my boys.
11 points of damage as the harpoon pierces into it.
I think they just hurt your boy.
Borrowed, do you want to make me a strength check with a +4?
Just roll a d20 plus 4.
Yes, I do.
The griffin just holds firmly in the air. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This cultist will now swing at Hector.
That's a lot of AC.
Tung! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Sean. Tung!
Sound effects brought to you by.
The Merrow will harpoon Yaghole again.
We'll sell our special effects in an album.
That is a 20 to hit you, Yaghole.
Yeah, I'm on
Not a
12
tongue.
armor. Yeah.
So that is 13 points of damage as another harpoon.
That's more of a thunk than a tung.
Hang on.
And then
I'm doing the anime death, like.
can you make me a strength check, please?
Yeah.
Well then.
Oh no.
5, 10, and you just plummet into the water.
13, you say, yeah?
13 points of damage, yeah.
Here, special effects, splash. Yaghole.
Borrowed.
Oh, fantastic. Hello, everyone. I believe I have 2 attacks in the chamber for this one. At least I'm pretty sure. So I would like to hit him with my +1 longsword, please.
Okay.
Twice, if at all possible.
Well, we'll see how long he lasts.
Oh, against the Hexblade's Curse guy.
Yeah.
Never mind, that doesn't hit. But that one does.
Oh, and I crit on a 19, so fantastic.
Oh, well.
Just kill him.
That's
Just
so
probably
that's-
kill him, probably. I don't know.
That's 2d8.
I could always revive the captain if we need a question.
And you
But
get a proficiency bonus as well to your damage.
Oh, I get my charisma modifier added, not my proficiency bonus.
Oh, Hexblade's Curse says but proficiency bonus damage.
Really, does it?
Yeah, you get bonus damage.
I thought it was charisma. Sorry.
1 minute.
Let me just double check very, very quickly. Oh, actually, I keep forgetting something that is really good. He probably shouldn't have hit me all those times. No, it's equal plus my charisma mod. No, that's nope. Proficiency bonus. You guys are right. My bad. What proficiency bonus are we at now?
So you're at +4.
So great. I have a +9 to this damage.
Ooh.
Okay. He had 26 hit points left.
Oh, what?
Wow.
That was. Come on.
I should really keep the Hexblade Warlock patron open because at level 10 I get a D6 thing that depends on if they hit me or not.
That is true. Armor of Hexes.
Yes, so no one going forward.
Just remember that one.
Also, am I at full health again?
You shouldn't be. That's possibly because I've just opened your D&D Beyond character sheet.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would be at 50 something. I would be at 54, I think.
Uh,
Oh, thank you, Roll20. I do not need to make a concentration check.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yaghole.
Okay, so I'm obviously in the water. Second time I've been in the water as well.
Yeah.
I take it that with my griffin, is he landed on the boat or is he?
The griffin is just kind of flying along next to the boat at the moment.
Okay, I'm gonna swim to shore. Well, not to shore, but
To
there.
boat.
to boat. I'm gonna ask my griffin to just come down because it's better that way. Because I don't want him to die. What's this one's name? Kieran, what's this one? What's his name?
That one's Demon Feathers.
Demon Feathers. Yeah, Demon Feathers. Come down. Come down.
Give me an animal handling check with advantage.
Animal handling check with advantage. 7.
He ignores you at the moment.
He's in pain from the spear.
He's upset about the spear. He's just kind of flying along right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so for my bonus action, I'm gonna spiritual weapon to attack.
Okay.
This geezer. Let me do that. Could do it at. There we go.
So that will hit.
Lovely. I'm going to cast it at level 3.
So that is 16 points of damage to this guy.
And then I will. I can't see Milo. Milo's under deck.
Yeah, Milo's inside the ship.
Fenwick, you take damage from fireball, don't you?
I will do, yes.
How much health have you got?
I've got 178.
Would you like to take a fireball to the face?
I'm assuming you're intending on trying to clear these guys out.
Yes.
Then I should be able to take fireball.
Yeah. Okay. With the power of religion. Religion. And I think I can do it at. I've got one more level 4 slot, John. Hang on. I've used ward. I've used. Oh, hang on. No, I can't. I've got to
No,
do
you've got to do level 3.
That's fine. That's fine. There we go.
So that's 28 halved to that. So
They should be dead. Boom. Wait, there's one. Yeah.
Sean,
This forecast is looking very charred right now.
could you make me a dexterity saving throw?
No.
You just see the fireball coming, and it just impacts into you, and you take 24 points of damage.
I can see Fenwick's looking at me.
Yakko just injured you more than those cultists ever did.
Fenwick doesn't say anything.
That's the combined damage of what those guys would have done to me if they could do shit.
Exactly. Fenwick just gives me an upset look. I can't tell because his face is made of stone. But is the ship now on fire?
No.
Because I've charred it twice.
The fireball, like the fire from fireball, doesn't stick around long enough to actually catch things on fire.
Oh, that's alright then.
So it's done
It chars a lot then, yeah.
It's done some very nice flame damage to the front of the ship, which at this point,
Flame decal.
at this point, kind of has a nice outline of a stone golem behind it, where he's just taken the force of this second fireball.
Burn, baby, burn.
Tanny,
Let's go burn.
the cultist stood next to you with a crown of madness on. It's his turn. What do you tell him to do?
Just fuck off.
Sorry, what was that?
What is that bit there? Is that some sort of
That I believe is that's the mast of the ship.
Just tell him to come over here and speed this guy up.
The cultist just kind of lazily swings his scimitar and rolled really poorly. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh, who can I hit with things?
Who is John gonna kill?
That is an option. I've got so many spells he can use. He is going to put his hands out
And hug Chupa.
and Chupa, Borrowed, and Kiros. Can I get Dex saving throws? Oh no, sorry, Constitution saving throws from you all.
If I had another spell slot, he would be banished. Oh no.
And Chupa's lost in my pile of character sheets somewhere. So Chupa makes the saving throw.
Fantastic. The rest of us? No.
Not so much.
Didn't think so.
And any minute now, it might roll those dice for me. Just thinking about it. It doesn't seem to be thinking about it hard enough.
Can I guess what spell this is?
You can guess what spell it is.
Is it Cone of Cold?
It is Cone of Cold. Just a blast of freezing energy expands from his hands, and you both take 24 points of damage.
Let me
I
I have resistance to cold damage. Haha, screw you.
You take 12 points of cold damage then.
It's because you rock.
And the ground around you guys just has a fine layer of frost covering.
Hey.
Keros.
Oh, healing.
I'm going to point my axe out. My storm.
Sorry?
I'm going to send a lightning strike down onto the captain here.
Okay.
So we'll go through the motions.
So that's a...
He's dead anyway.
He rolled a 9, so he takes half of that, which is still twice the amount of health he has.
Right. I can move through allies.
Actually,
without penalty, can't I?
one moment.
Oh dear.
One moment, I just remembered to read his things.
Yes, he's a half-orc, isn't he?
He's a half-orc.
Ah, he has to make a save now.
Nope.
No, he doesn't.
He just takes it.
Rather than falling, he stays at 1 hit point.
Yep. If he is reduced to 0 hit points but not killed outright, he instead drops to 1 hit point.
I thought he was only on 1 hit point left.
He's wasn't killed outright when reduced to 0 hit points. So he...
I don't understand that.
Basically, if he drops to 0, he can instead drop to 1. Even though he was at 1 already.
Oh, I
He
see.
just-
So if it had been his minus his max health, he would have died. But
Yeah.
because it wasn't, okay.
If you kill him outright, then he's fine. Like, he would be dead.
Oh, I
Um,
can't get to.
but he just...
I'm too far away from that, so I am going to throw a hand axe at him,
Okay.
Now die!
and I'm going to. It's not a melee attack. It's gonna be a throw attack. So, yeah, that.
No, that doesn't hit. Yeah, that hits.
And stay down.
And he just collapses off the back.
Oh, fantastic. Guess who gets 15 hit points, boys?
It's your boy Borrowed.
You're welcome.
Ah, I need that.
I believe that's the end of my turn because. Yeah. I'm not
yeah.
gonna move at this point.
Just got minced.
Hector will attack this cultist who's still stood here for some reason.
Yes, somehow he's still there.
Somehow.
Spoilers, he ain't anymore.
Sorry, I'm being an idiot. I was just complaining that I didn't understand the half-orc's relentless endurance, and I've actually got the same trait myself.
And then this cultist can finally leave the cultist bedroom. 5, 10. Which? Can somebody roll me a D2, please?
I will do it, unless someone else is doing it.
Those people doing it, they do it.
2. I critted on a 2.
1,
Technically, you would have critted on a 1 too.
15, 20, 25, 30. Fenthwick.
Hi.
Hi. What do you want to do?
I'm going to jump down here for the lols.
He just breaks the boat and goes right down to the ocean.
There is a very...
Like Wreck-It Ralph style.
Sup, bitches.
Mm.
And then I have a little bit of movement left over, so I'm going to kind of squeeze my way through. And
You're like climbing on Hecaton.
I'm going to try to smack the shit out of this guy, which is... I put my bloody thing away that has all the things. I think it's a +10 to hit with a slam attack.
Okay.
So, slash roll 1d20 +10. Yes, plus anything. Well, 27 to hit this poor motherfucker.
He has a 12. So,
So you're saying it hits?
So yes.
So slash roll 3d8 +6. That's 19. And then I'll try to hit this guy.
You turn him into something that looks approximately like strawberry jam.
Oh, amazing.
So 16 to hit that guy.
That will hit.
With 21 damage. I just backhanded.
Just like pieces of him land next to Milo.
No.
Little nice tomato.
Little rain never hurt anyone.
Gross.
Milo's scared.
Chupa will swing with the Flame Tongue Longsword 3 times.
Yes.
And will hit all 3 times, I believe. Yeah. Mages.
Mages are squishy.
So that is a 17.
17, 12, and
16.
And
Very wheezy now.
just the final swing just brings his head off.
and it falls down into the ship and lands next to mine.
Milo.
Borrowed, your charmed guy.
Yeah.
What would you like him to do?
Convince the other Marrow that this isn't a fight worth fighting.
Okay, let's
Let's see how convincing he is.
Da, 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 da,
Oh, actually,
da, da, da.
can he just say, Dragon Turtle, let's leave?
Okay.
What?
What?
Who amongst you speaks Aquan?
I do.
You understand that he says, Dragon Turtle, big trouble, let's go. And then dives under the water.
I think you attracted someone's attention.
Do it, boys.
Is it just them two or the others?
And this one just disappears under the water as well.
Apparently, he was convincing.
This... This Merrow...
Oh, someone tired.
Really sleepy.
Oh boy. Rolled a natural 20 to hit Yaghol with his claws.
Yes.
So that is a 19 points of damage.
19 points of damage, you.
Yes.
Nunny.
And then he will leap at you with just teeth. Sharp like teeth.
27.
And rolled a 15 to hit. So that is 8 points of damage.
27 take away 8. I should be on 19. Shit. guys,
The cultist whose friend attacked him will attack back again. And rolls equally badly. That's cool. 5, 10. Milo, one of them runs up to you and rolls another natural 20.
Oh no.
So that is 6 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
64.
And this marrow is.
Do I need to roll?
Yeah.
What were you concentrating on?
The crown.
Crown of Madness. Yes, you would need to roll.
What roll needs to
It's a Constitution saving throw. You're fine.
Knocked it out of the park.
You're fine. Harpoon up at another natural 20. My God.
what, me?
No, he's firing. He's flinging a harpoon up at Demon Feathers.
No, not demon feathers.
And scores 20 points of damage.
No,
Did I-
demon feathers.
It's my turn, or have I forgotten?
You're further. No, hang
I'm
on.
further down the list,
I
aren't
was too.
No, you're after Chupa. You should have had a turn.
You should have had a turn. Did you not? I don't think you did.
I can't remember.
I think it went nuts because a couple of people disappeared off the turn order. So, what would you like to do, Milo?
Yes. I can't do it. Can I do another spell while I'm concentrating?
As long as it's not a concentration spell.
Like, well, this guy right close to here, really close to me. I might give him a quarter staff smack.
Muscle wizard, muscle wizard, muscle wizard, muscle wizard.
Let's do a quarter staff smack. Oh, 12.
That will hit.
A hit? Oh god. This guy.
And you just bring two-handed down over your head, just boom.
I just smack him my little stick on his head.
And it's just, ow.
Well, get out of my way! Get out of the way! Now!
Borrowed, can you make me another D20 plus 4 check for me?
Way ahead of you.
Cool. You're fine.
Stop hurting demon feathers.
The griffin holds firm against the marrow, pulling him under.
He's been through so much.
Borrowed.
And I say exactly that as I move to here. And just turn my longsword into a heavy crossbow and fire twice at the one who's currently skewering my griffin.
Okay. Roll it.
It's not technically on my character sheet, so it's just going to be...
It's a dex.
It's the same bonus as your sword.
Oh, yes it is.
Do it. Don't know. How dare you do a George Bush laugh?
That will hit. And that will also hit.
Fantastic.
So
Heavy crossbow.
heavy crossbow damage.
It's 2d10 plus, you know. So should I just roll those together? Just to
Yeah.
save time. So 2d10 plus 10. Yep.
Cool. That is 20 total points of damage.
And can I just sort of yell to Demon Feathers to go next to Thunder Plume, please?
Make me an animal handling check with advantage.
With advantage.
Yeah.
Can do.
Yay!
Yakol.
Okay, so I'm going to bonus action, spiritual weapon, this guy,
Okay. Roll it.
Yeah. Rolling.
That will hit.
Lovely jubbly, and I didn't mean to do advantage anyway. And we could do it at level 3 again, can't I? Yeah, it's my list. I think this is my last level 3.
It still just casts at whatever you cast it at, so
Yeah.
it doesn't take up additional slots to do it.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Really?
3? Okay, fine.
You rolled a 1,
I
unfortunately.
rolled 1. Okay, fine.
That seems broken. That spell slot thing, spiritual weapon.
It is. It doesn't know how to work it.
And then I'm going to look at the invisible. I'm going to start to look at the invisible moon in the sky, and turn into my werewolf form.
Your chihuahua form, you mean?
My chihuahua form, yes.
This music is perfect for this.
Why is it not letting me click on it? I don't. Has anyone else seen this? Has any of the new characters? Have you guys seen the werewolf form yet?
No.
I think you have, I know.
Yes.
I have.
Oh yeah, you have, haven't you?
Yep.
Poor old freaking Milo had to see it first hand.
Stay back, guys. I don't know if I could be able to control this.
Oh. I just realized you're gonna be smelling like wet for the remainder of this trip.
Just a wet dog. Something's happening.
How about you pick up
Religion is my enemy.
Someone tick on the religion chart.
Ba chicata. Wow.
Wolf is loading.
Yeah, I'm loading somewhere. I'm
For
coming.
now, please enjoy a dog.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this is what Yaghol sees. He just sees darkness as he grows an extra foot. I don't get any more health, do I, John? I'm still on 19.
No, you're still at 19.
I'm still on 19, but I'm going to F some S. This guy right in front of me, he's going to get. I can do 2 additional attack, can't I? Let me get my character sheet of hybrid form. Lovely, jubbly. Yes, we are going to do 2 attacks of unarmed strike. So we'll do that one.
That will hit.
That will hit. 3. Oh, wait, no. That is a 3, isn't it?
Well, you can activate your Crimson Right as a bonus action.
Yes, I'm doing that as well. Yeah.
So it's -7.
Mhm.
However,
And then-
you take 4 points of damage yourself.
Yeah, I am risking that. 4 points of damage. So I'm on 15. And then I'll do it again.
That will also hit.
Lovely jubbly. Oh, great.
Okay.
The rolls are not in my favour.
The cultist with the Crown of Madness on will swing at his friend. And will continue to roll incredibly poorly. Keros.
Alright, I am going to I am going to run, having seen everything that's happened, run and take a dive off the ship. Can I dive under these guys and appear here, say?
Yeah.
Okay. So my first action is going to be to take a swing at this one that's damaged.
Okay.
So reckless attack with a great axe. 14.
That will hit.
6.
Is precisely his hit points.
And because I just reduced him to 0 and I still have my bonus action, that triggers this time it triggers my Great Weapon Master.
Yep.
So I get a free attack against this guy. Or a bonus
Cool.
attack against this guy. So same again. 20.
That will hit.
4. Bit disappointing.
Are you doing your rage damage on this?
I'm probably not.
No,
My
you're
rage
not.
damage- My rage damage isn't being added. I'm at 3 for that.
1 moment, you should be, I think.
Hang on a minute, let me put one in. Rage, and it should be. That's not double attack, it's.
You should have +3 damage to that.
It should be, yeah.
So that is 7 points of damage.
Sorry, yeah. That was my bonus attack for that one, and I'm going to use my extra attack.
Yep.
I love this guy. 17.
Will hit.
4 +3. So I put it in, but I didn't tick it. There we go.
Oh, remember to tick it, and that's, yep. Hector. Oh, what's Hector gonna do? What's Hector gonna do? Oh, Hector's gonna take advantage of the fact that there's water to be fought in. 5, 10, 15. Jumps off the side of the ship. Into the water. That is cheaper. Hector
I need to advantage.
will swing a +1 longsword.
I don't even need to reckless.
That's a 26 to hit,
I think I hit.
which does indeed hit. So that is 7 points of damage. So apparently we're going to whittle this guy down 7 at a time.
What's
And then
is that a divine smite at the
we've got an extra attack.
end? No.
Yep.
Nice.
So that's both of the Merrows on this side of the ship dealt with as well.
I look over at Hector and go, "Yep." I just like give him a nod.
Meanwhile, in the sub-level of the ship, Fenthwick.
Hello.
So if you guys could just clean up down there, that'd be great.
I will gladly. I am going to stomp over to here. And I am going to try to smack the shit out of this guy. Yes. 18 to hit.
My question
That will
is,
hit.
Fenwick, as a stone golem, does the stone golem have like colour rocks in it to resemble his hair?
Yeah,
It's like certain like the moving like because I like it's like a marionette made of different like moving parts. So it's just like certain bits are just different coloured on his head.
I'm assuming Milo would immediately recognise that's Fenwick.
yeah.
More importantly, is smashing things in front of you. So at the very least, it's not an enemy yet. So. And then I'm going to smack the shit out of this one that's been damaged slightly. Or do I smack the one that's got Crown of Madness just because he's going to be at full health when we get there?
Yeah, get that guy.
I'm going to get the guy who's got Crown of Madness on him. 14 to hit.
That will, for you, just hit.
And 19. Splatty blue damage.
You just kind of come over next to them, put your fists both up in the air above their heads, and just knock them down into the ground, spreading them thinly over the surface.
Spread them like jam.
Like jam.
A fine layer of jam on some toast.
Milo. Because Chupa's not going to do anything right now.
I'm gonna try and use a spell of some sort. Let's see, Chromatic Orb. My Chromatic Orbit. See what that works on.
Okay. So you just pull out a diamond, spin around on its surface, blast it forward at him. That hits.
What level can I cast it? What level can I...
Well, you've got spell slots up to 6th level at the moment.
I'll put it as 5.
So that is 32 points of damage. He had 4 life left. So, would you like that to be acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder damage?
Fire.
Just a massive gout of flames rips out of this spinning orb of energy above your hand and just incinerates the man in an instant. And you guys are out of initiative order as you have murdered everybody on the boat.
Yay!
Alright.
Oh my god, there's an evolution of Mr. Mime. No.
Oh no. I'm just going to... Your griffins come and land at the front of the ship.
Keros is going to climb back onto the ship. So we have this giant down here. What do we want to do with him?
Hector will leap up onto the ship.
Ah, it's called Mr. Rhyme.
I want to know less and less about him the more you tell me.
Rage is over now, so I can take up.
I don't know if the raid should be over now, Jeff. It's
You've just learnt that Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime has an evolution coming soon.
Called Mr. Mime.
What the
you should be
fuck
raging
is
even more.
that?
Judging by that reaction, I think you should be fully raging.
What
Keros
the
is going to jump down into the hole
in Eternatus?
and
I'll
try
put this in
and
your Facebook group.
hack at the chain.
Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-doo-doo.
Yes, I'm going to try and hack at the chain.
Borg is going to climb down because he doesn't feel comfortable doing a superhero landing and hurting his knee. And just going to do a bit of a walk, going over to the next ladder, climbing up it, and just sort of like trying to like soothe demon feathers.
Can I hack at the chains? I haven't hacked at the chains.
Yeah, roll me an attack.
Okay, 9.
That misses.
I am going to try and smack the chains with my
Same.
big stone golem hands. 24.
That will hit.
I think
It does 12 damage to the chain.
Your attacks, do they count as
Oh,
magic?
Yes.
One of the chains shatters.
Oh, I can't use this.
You see that there are 4 chains binding him. One of them has shattered.
Thumbs up.
Can I?
Keros looks at his axe, shrugs, and moves out the way for someone else to.
John. While
Yes.
this is all going on, as soon as I've got demon feathers soothed, can I make it like an investigation check just on the ship, see if they have like any medical supplies or?
You certainly can.
I mean, to be honest, we can just hack away at this. Spend our time hacking away at these chains until they break.
I don't know why I had advantage. That's my bad.
That's fine, I'll take the first roll.
Thank you.
I will come back to what you find in a moment.
I'm still trying to like hack at the.
Milo, you swing your quarterstaff down, your staff down on it, and it just off the chain. No effect.
But my staff is magical though.
Still no effect.
Didn't hit the AC.
19.
Misses.
Can Hector have a go?
Hector can have a go. Chupa will come down and have a go as well. Hector comes down and points out, "Hey, did you know I'm proficient with medium armor?" 23 will hit.
Yep.
I'm gonna
And
try to.
damage.
I'll do it in a cold one, like freeze it up and. Rock it.
The chain freezes, grows brittle, and shatters. Hector will come down with a long sword. Starts to shatter a third chain.
We only got one more, right?
There are 2 more chains currently binding him. The chain that Hector hit hasn't quite broken, but Chupa will swing with her flaming sword and miss.
Bounced off.
Healing again. 16 doesn't hit. Fuck.
Borrowed.
Yo.
During this time, you make your way over to here. This
Hello.
is the room that you saw the mage come out of, the guy that cast banishment. This room is a mess. Nautical books and navigational charts are strewn across the floor, as are quills, loose sheets of blank parchment, empty wine bottles, and spilled jars of ink. Most of the furniture is bolted to the floor, including an unmade bed with a squid-shaped headboard, a writing desk stained with ink, an open trunk, a slender wardrobe stuffed with robes, and a wooden cloak rack.
Cloak rack? Sorry, I'm interrupting you.
Just a couple of old, like, robes.
Alright.
You can see in the headboard that whoever used this room, the mage, presumably, has carved into the headboard the words dragon, Imerith, sisters, and treachery.
We know Imrith.
Cool. Very cool. How about the medical supplies, though?
You also managed to find a locked drawer in his desk.
Win the world title, he didn't need to win here. Watch that silver bar.
Let me just look at my D&D Beyond.
Is it? Obviously, I'm upstairs. Is there any other enemies in the main deck?
No.
No. Okay, cool. Can I come down?
Fuck it.
Hello. So
Just keep doing it until you get the thing.
Oh,
we're alone together.
Okay. Can I attempt to pick the lock?
You can attempt to pick the
Oh,
lock.
there we go. There we go.
Or hold on. Better idea.
Pick the lock, not
Better
smash
idea.
it.
That's what I'm doing with this chain. I just swung it like 15 times.
Roll me some
Have you got-
damage, Sean.
Borrowed, have you got a pick lock?
No,
Oh
I
yeah,
think
has
I
Milo
have
not seen
something-
it?
only once, but didn't.
Oh okay. You're just not used to it, are you?
Would it be, John?
Yes.
Would it be entirely possible for me to summon instead of a weapon, or it can count as a weapon? Could I summon a crowbar as part of my Pact to the Blade?
Ooh. I'm gonna say yes, because it's fun.
So instead of picking it, I'm going to shove it in to the crease between the desk and the drawer properly, and I'm going to try and pull it apart.
Make me a strength check. Actually, no. Give me a charisma check. Because it's your Pact of the Blade weapon, technically.
Alright.
You force your solidified willpower into the crack in the desk, and you just yank it apart, and a book falls onto the ground.
I will pick it up.
It's Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
It is filled with arcane glyphs and runes. You recognize it as a spell book.
Fantastic. I will put that under my arm. I will look around the room. Is there anything in the wardrobe?
No, just old robes.
Okay. I will use Produce Flame and create like a tiny fireball in my hand.
Okay.
I will look around. I will extinguish it and walk out the room.
Okay.
Continuing my search for medical supplies.
Okay. So there's one chain still remaining. It's been about 10 minutes of you smashing at the chains.
Wait, hold on. Someone start playing Never Break the Chain by Fleetwood Mac.
And finally...
Do I even need to roll on that?
No, you don't. You can if you want to, though. Just double the roll. It'll be funny. Roll 68.
32.
The third chain shatters, and about 10 minutes have passed since you started to break the chains and defeated the crew of the Morkoth. And Hecaton. What? Lord's alliance indeed. I see your alliance wrecked upon the waves for this treachery. And he pulls himself up to his full height.
Oh dear.
And he
The other
reaches...
The other guys on the top deck are like, oh no!
And he reaches out to one of the crossbows, like the balusters, and just tears it off of the deck. What treachery is this? Where am I?
I would like to drop my polymorph.
Can I,
Hang on.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna drop.
trying to like.
Yeah, can I drop mine as
can I
well?
also step out the room at this point?
I'm gonna drop werewolf form. Because
Drop
me going, it's okay in werewolf. Bit of a scary one.
So it's okay. We're friends. We freed you from the people who took you captive.
I'm just like yelling like, down here, over here, kind of thing.
He looks down at his feet and sees Milo just yelling up at him in giant.
And stomps on her.
Oh.
He just like waves.
And that's the end of Milo.
What?
It probably would be the end of Milo if he decided to do it.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Speak quickly.
You were kidnapped and we're just here to save you.
You were kidnapped by some cultist people. We were sent by your daughter and your assistant. What's his name?
I don't know.
I can't remember his name. To find you and release you from your captivity.
We also have a giant castle. to get
Also,
you
not
back.
to mention that one of the people that was assisting your daughter, she was actually a traitor.
Milo, make me a persuasion check with advantage.
I think I've got a good persuasion. 18?
Excellent. He lowers the crossbow. What? You know my daughter?
Yeah.
We know.
She's in danger right now. She was
I
on
think you need to shout!
I'm so young. I love
She's been paralysed by one of your by one of her vessels.
Imrith, your helper, the assistant. I don't know what you're going to call them. Advisor. And she was. We questioned the fact that she somehow knew that you were taken captive and not dead or anything, and she took the rod that she needs to rule, and she's been frozen on the throne.
What business do you have on this vessel?
Saving you.
Do you have any further business on this vessel?
No.
No,
Not really.
we've been just
No,
looking for
sorry
you.
Yet. I'm still looking for medical supplies.
Apparently he's still looking for medical supplies.
I was
We're gonna-
intending to use this, and he reaches behind his back and pulls out a conch shell that you know what it does.
Oh,
Because we got to Maelstrom by using it.
Yeah. Does it take you to Maelstrom?
It can take all of us to Maelstrom. If you are helping my daughter, then
Well,
Yeah.
we might have further need of your assistance.
well, if you look up there, there's our ship.
It will take a lot longer to get your giant castle there.
He probably recognises it actually.
Yeah, did you recognise that ship?
He kind of like, since he said, how did you get... Never mind about that.
uh,
Is that Countess Sansuri's?
Yes.
Was being the apt word.
Was.
I never liked her.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good then. Yeah,
Good, because we kicked her off.
yeah.
Sir,
We-
Lord Hecate, Doctor,
King.
King.
A bow.
King.
Everyone bows now. Quick, just bow.
King.
Just bow. Bow.
Um, If you could just give me 2 seconds to just soothe my griffins and send them back up to the castle, I would be extremely grateful.
So you could just send them up, and one of the others can help and can heal them. We've got medical supplies up on the ship, up on the castle,
Yes, that's what I'm getting to.
but we've already got some.
Make sure they get there. Make sure they get there.
You have 10 minutes. Finish looking around this vessel. Take anything that you wish. Get your griffins back to the castle. We'll leave in... I'll give you half an hour.
Just
No
to warn
longer.
you, my king, your daughter is not in the state of mind that you'd hope for.
If what you say is true, she will be bound to the throne.
Correct. She is paralyzed.
Storm clouds just start gathering overhead.
Right, okay. Couple orders of
Harris
business.
looks at someone and goes, not me.
That guy's short sword that he stabbed me with and did a shit ton of damage with. Is that lying around somewhere?
It would be up near his body, yes.
Fantastic. Can I grab it?
Yep.
Is there anything else that you found?
Yeah, weird headboard with a bunch of writing on it. Also a very messy room. Oh, and this spell book, but I'll get to that later.
Can I do? Is it a headboard with writing? Did you say?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Have you done a history check on it?
No, because it was fairly obvious what it meant.
What did it mean?
Something about a dragon, Imrith, sisters.
Treachery.
Wait, are you saying that Imarith is a dragon?
Yes,
Possibly.
Nani?
you know the thing.
I'm also going to grab
Okay,
the
I know you
sheet
got.
off the
I
cap.
know you got 10 minutes, so obviously you guys are doing 10 minutes. I'm gonna ask
half an hour, give or take.
Morkoth,
and-
with this Imarith, do you know that she was a dragon?
You mean Hecaton?
Hecaton, whatever it is.
No.
My king. Did you have any suspicion of this betrayal?
The clouds just grow.
So before it starts getting too stormy of a
I
weather,
think you're pissing him off.
I'm gonna get on one of the griffins.
I will
Okay.
stand ground. I'll stand ground as well. We are here to
then
help.
And then
His-
I will. Fenwick,
Hmm?
would you mind coming with me?
Okie dokie.
Just so I have
Jump,
some way of getting back down.
jumps and gets up and gets on a griffin and goes away and goes with
Yeah.
goes with the borrowed and goes back to castle to get him back.
Yeah.
I just shout. I want to keep the ship.
Yeah.
I want to keep the ship. I'm gonna go and anchor it down. I'm gonna anchor it. Where is? There must be some anchors here somewhere. I'm just.
Milo just
Hey.
takes off.
Cool. Flies up to Hesikopan. Oh, jeez. And I assume like 5 minutes later, Borrowed and Fenswick are back.
Yep,
Yep,
give or take.
Turn into a big thing and they can fly him down.
Milo, what do you do when you fly up to
I just
Hecata?
go to his level and say this.
Greetings, little one. I am sorry for any trouble that this has caused to you. My wife always worried about the plight of the little folk. Would anybody else like to search the ship while you're waiting, or...
Yes, I would like to continue searching for the ship.
Yeah, I'll help out with Borrowed.
See if there's anything interesting.
Have we, Borrowed? Have you looked through? Have you looked through the dead bodies yet? Have you looked through their pockets?
No, I haven't.
Yaghol says it's really creepy.
So, Borrowed, you've
You can
checked
look
this
through it?
room,
Yes.
but there's this room, and this room still to check.
You
That I will
go-
check.
You go low, I'll go higher. So I'm in the one on the left.
That room's been
Excellent.
checked, Yaghol. That room.
This one, yeah, this one.
Okay, one moment. Let me... Borrowed, you open a room.
Yep.
And there are 10 hammocks stacked like bunk beds that line the walls of this cabin.
Like chests or personal items.
No. You can clearly see this is where the people that were off duty were sleeping, and that they just kind of very quickly got out of their hammocks and ran as soon as the call to fight starts.
Cool. I will go downstairs
Okay.
or up
Check out
downstairs,
concentration
and I will
thing.
search this room, I guess, the one towards the front of the ship.
Okay. Yaghol,
Yes.
you open a room that is packed with crates of rations and casks of ale and water. There are 4 nets that hold the containers in place, and you can just hear the squeak, squeak, squeak of some rats just running around and scampering.
How many rats are there?
It's just a few.
Just a few. Just a few.
Just
Oh,
a few.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take one of these ones.
You don't manage to with that roll, unfortunately.
Damn it! I want a pet. Everyone else has got a pet. I need a. Yaghol needs a pet. Guys, do you want any drinks or anything? I'm just gonna. I mean, if we're leaving this boat, yeah, we might as well, eat something on the way. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Borrowed. You want a drink? You want some food?
Borrowed.
Yes.
Yeah. We're curious.
Yes, John.
Yeah.
This is a sparsely furnished cabin, and it contains a hammock, a wooden treasure chest, and a rug made from a yeti hide.
Ooh, yeti hide. Gross. I'm gonna go over to the chest.
It is a locked chest.
Well, I'm going to use concentrated handsomeness and try and pry it open.
Okay.
Basically doing the same thing we did last time with the drawer.
Okay, roll me a constitution check. Oh, not a charisma check. Okay, you insert the crowbar and you shatter the lock. And now, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Ah.
As a green gas just... You just make the saving throw.
Whew. Okay.
The chest is divided into 3 compartments.
Yes.
The first compartment contains a sack of 180 gold pieces.
Amazing.
Hey.
The second compartment holds 12 non-magical daggers in all sorts of different styles, elven, dwarven, just basically a collection of daggers.
Cool. 12
non-magical daggers.
magic. How much gold again? Sorry.
180 gold pieces.
It's a good amount of gold.
Okay, and
The third compartment contains a deck of marked playing cards in a wooden case, a spyglass, a quill, a jar of a dark red to black fluid, and a diary with a black leather cover.
You shouldn't read his diary.
Dear Diary, today I fancy the mage. What?
Do you read the diary?
I open it cautiously.
You just turn to a page seemingly at random, and whoever's diary this is makes note that they would like to kill Captain Daggerdark and take command of the ship for themselves. The writing reveals that the captain claims to have a direct line of communication to the Kraken Slackrethel. An assertion that Rule suspects is true, given the captain is prone to headaches and nosebleeds.
Oh no.
The diary also mentions that the captain keeps his spellbook in his desk, protected by the worst lock that he's ever seen.
Okay, so where's his book?
Good night, Tanny.
Night,
I have it.
everyone.
No.
We'll be wrapping up real soon because it's late.
Oh yeah, shit, it is like have you found the book yet?
Yeah.
Akiri? Have you found? Oh, you found it. Oh, there you go.
And so, in fact, actually, this is a good place to wrap up. You've checked all the rooms of the place. You've gathered up all the stuff. You can split up treasure as you see fit, borrowed. We will be back in 2 weeks' time with more Storm King's Thunder. In the meantime, tomorrow night, myself, Sean, Michael, AG, and possibly Rekia will be back to play some Sky Factory. On Wednesday, we've got the Adventures of the Golden Tooth as they make their way back from their Underdark adventure. On Friday, Space Odysseus, the A-Team, has some interesting encounters ahead. Next Sunday, a week from today, is the final Tomb of Annihilation of the year. And then in 2 weeks' time, it'll be the final Storm King's Thunder of this year. On the 24th of November, myself and a number of other people in the FBF community are doing a 8-hour charity live stream of D&D to raise money for cancer research. So it'd be great if you guys could tune in for that and maybe just throw some money at helping this situation out. And if you do that on the day, we'll be punishing, rewarding, probably actually punishing the players as they're trying to resolve the problem. And then for the month of December, myself and Scar are working together to make a fun time adventure called Strange Visitors, where all of the final boss fight D&D groups in the main FBF cinematic universe are crossing over with Sammy's Space Odysseus games for a massive blowout of 50 character crossover of epic proportions that would make the CW cry. Or probably not, because I've seen the upcoming reports for Crisis on Infinite Earths, but you get the picture. In the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching tonight. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button, and we will see you guys real soon. Bye.
Adios, guys.
Yeah.